Hola Sagittarius says this is your love reading for August 2018. I will be starting off with the Alpha. Sagittarius says first, you are an Alpha Sagittarius if you are assertive, outgoing, and identify with masculine energies. That is what I will be focusing on. Beta will follow, and you're more than welcome to stick around for that if you'd like. That might resonate also. Stuff I gotta let you know. If this reading resonates, consider a personal reading. My rates and info are below. My email is also there, so send me an email if you'd like to get a personal reading. Also, my 2018 Sun Moon readings are up in the playlist. Go check out your Sun Moon sign and what your behavioral traits are, in addition to your predictions for 2018. Doesn't matter when you see it. When you see it is when you were meant to view it. Also, my playlist compatibility readings have been going on up. I'm currently working on Libra. So check those out. I am on the Instant Go app, text only, for a quick answer to a quick question. And then finally, I will be leaving a Vimeo link below for what your love interest is thinking or feeling, be it a crush, a current, or an ex. So let's see what's going on with Alpha Sagittarius. Holy Spirit, angels, divine guides, universe, can you please provide your truth, your wisdom, your clarity for Alpha Sagittarius? What are the previous love energies they passed out of? What are the love energies that await them in August? And how will they be moving out of August into September in regards to love? Let's see what's going on, Sagittarius. Okay. Can you please show me previous love energies for Sagittarius? We have the Knight of Cups in the upright. Can you please show me love energies for Sagittarius? In August, we have the Nine of Cups in the upright. I see a fairy tale forming. Can you please show me Alpha Sagittarius how they will be moving out of out of August into September? Okay, so let's start off with the King of Cups. We did start off with a fairy tale thing going on here, and then in September it looks like it might get a little problematic. I will be pulling clarifiers, so don't worry, we will figure it out. Starting off with the Knight of Cups here, that's all about a love offer. So prior to August, somebody made you a love offer, something is going on, it's a huge emotional connection you're having with somebody, you are swept off of your feet. Let it be known that when it's the Knight of Cups, it's usually not a long-term, it's more of a short-term thing. Not necessarily a bad thing, like, you know, anybody having commitment issues or whatever, but it's definitely the beginning of it, and no guarantees that it's going to be around for a long time. So enjoy it while it's happening, because it absolutely envelops you when it comes to romance and, you know, all these wonderful emotional connections that you're having with this person. Now we move into August. Nine of Cups doesn't get better than that. Well, it does get better than that. The Ten of Cups. But you're at the Nine of Cups. So this person that you're with, they emotionally fulfill you. You're very happy with them. You're very content with them. They're like a wish come true for you. You guys are kind of talking about plans, you know, what you're going to be doing in the future, and how successful you guys can be as a couple, and all the abundance that you guys are going to have. So, I mean, like I said, and I needed a fairy tale story, believe me, after the readings I've been having, it looks like you guys are going to be it. Now, here's where a little bit of reality sets in. So I feel like here we come off of cloud 9, and now we're going into September, and things aren't appearing as great as they could be. And I don't even mean to say it that way. When the Sun card is in reverse, it's still a wonderful card, but it just means that maybe something that you want, something that gratifies you, is delayed. Okay, maybe somebody temporarily gets depressed about something. So it's kind of like a, you know, a kind of gray cloud comes in for a little while, and you might be just trying to figure out how to get things back on track. Okay, the Sun card is also the card of Leo, if some of you are involved with a Leo. I do feel like this is a relationship though. Okay, can you please provide clarification on this Knight of Cups? Why is this Knight of Cups here for Alpha Sagittarius? Who is this person? Was this energy? Why is the Knight of Cups here for Alpha Sagittarius? Person, personality, perspective. Alrighty. Okay, so we have the Nine of Wands. Oh, okay, I feel like you have, believe it or not. All right, let me pull. I always like start talking and then I'm like, okay, I feel like for some of you, you have had a history with this person. I feel like this could be somebody that you had a history with. You guys had a very rocky relationship with. And with the Nine of Wands, you're being very defensive. So it could be somebody you had a history with, or because of a previous relationship, you're being very defensive. You went through a really hard time with somebody and you're coming out of it. And the Six of Wands indicates to me you came out of a battle victoriously. So even though you came out of the battle and you were victorious, you're still carrying some scars. You're still carrying some wounds from that. So even though this big romantic proposal is going on, you have things going on in the back of your head about this previous relationship or this ex, okay? And this person that you're having the next go around with could very well be somebody that you had a history with. So it's an either or. But the important thing is you have some residual here that's affecting you on whether you should fully embrace this or not. The Fool in reverse indicates to me that you got into some kind of situation, and after you got into it, you realized the downsides for it. You were unprepared. You kind of jumped into it without thinking about it, and there were consequences in regards to this. So this is happening. Someone's coming in with an offer, and with this Fool in reverse, you're thinking, I'm not going to do this again. I'm going to be more careful because I remember what happened before when I didn't give a crap and I just went with it, okay? So I do think some of you are holding back a little bit in regards to this offer or this. It's making you feel really good, but you are kind of holding back a little bit of yourselves. Can you please find clarification or provide clarification on the Nine of Cups? Why is the Nine of Cups here for Alpha Sagittarius? Who is this person? What is this energy? Additional messages for the Nine of Cups for Sagittarius. Alpha Sagittarius person, personality. Queen of Pentacles in the upright. Okay, some of you, it could be an earth sign. Okay, the Knight of Cups in reverse. Okay, you're really happy with this person, but I feel like this person has commitment issues. Okay, but they do make you very happy. This is your soulmate. This could very well be a twin flame with the Lovers card in the upright. But the Lovers card in the upright is also saying that you might have to make a decision in regards to this. Even though you have a deep love with this person, even though you guys balance one another and you have this incredible partnership, with this Queen of Pentacles, with this Knight of Cups, Knave of Chalices, whatever. This person, the Queen of Pentacles is very independent energy. So, you know, she doesn't have a want or a need for anybody. And like I said, she's very independent, very single, very reliable. And I think she's like that because of this Page of Cups here. There's an emotional immaturity that goes along with that. I keep on saying page, Knave of Cups, whatever it is. There's an immaturity that goes along with it. For this person, they might be, you know, like party a little too much, or there's some kind of energy where they're a little off somehow. Emotionally, they're immature, and you know this. They make you feel really great, but they have a lot of things they need to work on, if that makes sense. And you're aware of that, and that's what's causing you to be cautious. And because of that, things can't be as great as they can be. Alrighty. I'm hoping that, yeah, I mean, you know that they have things they have to work on, and that's what's kind of putting a damper on this. Can you please provide clarification here on the Sun card in reverse? Why is the Sun card here in reverse for Alpha Sagittarius as they move into September? Who is this person? What is this energy? Additional messages, please. Alpha Sagittarius' personality. Okay, Four of Cups in reverse. So, oh, the Devil. Some of you might be involved with the Capricorn. And we have the Knight of Swords. It's something about their energy that off-puts you. You are saying to yourself, things could be so much better if this person would just get it together, if they would fix things. So with the Four of Cups, you're really not very interested in what they have to offer. I mean, you know that you guys have a connection, but maybe you're feeling this isn't the right time for this. You're not taking any action in regards to this. But the thing is, you're wrapped up with this person because we had the Devil card, and as a result, you're missing out on other opportunities. So you're very connected to them. You're very drawn to them. It's almost like you're not running away to get married to them, but you have this attraction to them that you can't seem to walk away from. Even though you know that they have some work to do, even though you know they're not the best person for you, even though you know they have very scattered energies with the Knight of Swords. I mean, this person is just like this whirlwind, and I mean, basically this card says to me that in order for the two of you to be together, they have to get themselves together in a big way. But you can't walk away from this either. So I'm sensing a confusion with you, mostly because you just have a connection with this person. For some of you, I do feel like it's a soulmate. It's something that you cycle through. Every so often you reconnect with this person. You have that feeling again. They've come a little further along. You've come a little further along, but it's still, you guys aren't on the same plane. You both haven't reached your higher ground and are on the same plane, so you can't connect. So you guys separate for a while. Then you cycle through it again. You come together again. You're in a different place, and it's never quite right. One person or both parties still has a lot of work they have to do in a lot of areas in order for you guys to truly be together, like this Lover's card here, okay? All right, that is all I have for your Alpha Sagittarius. I will move on to the Betas. You guys are more than welcome to hang around. You will be listening on all the same stuff that I said in the beginning, but I'll shorten it a little bit. If it resonates, consider a personal reading. Rates and info and email are below. Just email me. Up in my playlist, check those out. My compatibility readings are up. My 2018 Sun Moon readings are up in my playlist. Instant go, if you need a quick answer to a quick question, text me. And then finally, I will be leaving a Vimeo link below for what your love interest is thinking or feeling, whether it's a crush, a current, or an ex, okay? Otherwise, I'm on to Beta Sagittarius. Hola, Beta Sagittarius says, this is your love reading for August 2018. If it resonates, consider a personal reading. My rates and info are below. In addition to my email, send me an email. We can set that up. You are a Beta Sagittarius if you tend to be more introverted, introspective, and you identify with feminine energies, okay? That is what I focus on for this reading. Some things to mention, my 2018 Sun Moon readings are up on my playlist. Go find out what your Sun Moon sign is and then look up your behavioral traits and your predictions for 2018 in there. Also, my compatibility readings are going up slowly but surely. Go check those out. I'm currently working on Libra. I'm on Instant Go. If you need a quick answer to a quick question, text only, please. And then finally, I will be leaving a Vimeo link below for what your love interest is thinking or feeling, be it a crush, a current, or an ex, okay? So, Alpha Sagittarius, can you please show us what energies Alpha Sagittarius is passed out of in regards to love? What energies can they expect in August 2018? I said Alpha, sorry. And how will Beta Sagittarius be moving out of August into September? Please grant me the objectivity to read these cards as are intended to be read and send messages as you intend to be said for Beta Sagittarius. Love, August 2018, and the period surrounding it. All right, so Holy Spirit Angels, can you please show me prior energies for Beta Sagittarius? Prior energies for them. In regards to love, we have the Five of Swords. Swapping it up with somebody I see. Energies in August, we have the Queen of Wands in the upright. Maybe you sent them packing. Maybe not. And then moving out of August into September, we have the Three of Wands in reverse. I will be pulling clarifiers on this. Let's just go over my first coat of paint, as I like to call it. Five of Swords. You're swapping it up with somebody, fighting, a lot of conflicts. Fiery opinions, okay? Two people who want to win at any cost. And usually these arguments are about somebody being really proud. There's a lot of arrogance involved. So there could be little dirty tactics, like how am I going to get one up on this person? Maybe, you know, a sneak attack. Maybe I'll sabotage them. Someone wants to defeat the other person, okay? Yeah, it's just two people arguing about, it can be even trivial matters. And it can be the smallest thing whatsoever. But one person wants to win, or both of you want to win and fight to the death, okay? A lot of harsh words are being said too. With the Five of Swords, it's about communication, but it's also about the communication not being so great. A lot of cutting words being said to one another, you know, pushing each other's buttons, things like that. Queen of Wands. Okay, this is the energy of stepping into some sort of power, okay? I'm feeling like this is you guys. The Queen of Wands is a powerful person, okay? She has an independence about her. She comes on the scene. She kind of lets people know how it's going to be. She's very confident. She's very self-assured. So you may be kind of telling somebody what you will and what you won't put up with. Did I say Queen of Swords? I didn't mean to say that. The Queen of Wands. And she does. She tells people, okay, this is what I'm going to put up with. This is what I'm not going to put up with. This is how we're going to run the show. The Queen of Wands is very much the boss lady, okay? So it could be because these conflicts that were going on here that you had to kind of lay down some law to this other person and let them know, you know, we're not going to be doing this anymore. I'm not going to, and this is why. And what she's got, For a minute there, I thought she was getting a little picnic together, but she's feeding birds. Why did I get the feeling it is necessary to do this in order to feed the relationship? In other words, with the Queen of Wands, I feel like what you're saying, somebody has to be in charge. You can't have two bosses. And I feel like you're telling them, I'm going to be the person that's in charge. Could be you or the other person, but I'm feeling it's you guys saying. So there can't be two chiefs. So someone has to take a step down. And that's what part of our problem is. And that's what some of the things that we're arguing about actually is. And this doesn't have to be a current relationship. This could be, past relationship. Love has many different forms to it. Could be a friendship. Could be family too. Okay. So the Three of Wands here, it is very much about, the Three of Wands in the upright is, a whole bunch of possibilities being available to you and considering all the possibilities and watching these possibilities coming in. When it's in reverse, you're getting setbacks. You're not able to reach these things. Things are being blocked. Things are being delayed. And it's a huge frustration that comes along with this, okay? And I'm wondering if this is just after you kind of lay down the law, it kind of continues. Once somebody is deemed, okay, this is how it's going to go, it's met with resistance. So the relationship can't move forward. Let's see what's going on here. Can you please provide clarification on the Five of Swords? Why is the Five of Swords here? Who is this person? What is this energy? What additional messages do you have for the Five of Swords? Who is this person? What is this energy? Additional messages, Five of Swords for Beta Sagittarius' person, personality, perspective. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody is very dependent on somebody else, financial or otherwise. Somebody could be neglecting the other person. Some of the arguments might be about you're working too much, you aren't setting any time aside. You're all about money, you're all about working. That could be one of the things that we don't spend enough time together. Just take me out to dinner once in a while, for Christ's sake. Kind of like that. That's one of the things, the arguments that are going on. Other things, and again, so the King of Swords is showing up. Somebody wants to win in these arguments. So even though somebody's bringing up topics, this is why this isn't going to work. This is why I feel hurt. This is why this relationship is not okay. The other person is just kind of like, they're trying to do anything they can win. The King of Swords is very much about using his power mentally, his intellect to win. Con you. Abuse of his mental power. Yeah, Five of Swords. So you guys just have a lot of arguing going on. One person is, bringing things up, and the other person is kind of countering it and saying, no, that isn't the way that it is. So you guys just, spiral around in regards to these arguments that you have. What is up with this Queen of Wands? Can you please provide clarification on this Queen of Wands? Why is this Queen of Wands here for Beta Sagittarius? Who is this person? What is this energy? Additional messages for Queen of Wands in the upright. Beta Sagittarius, this person, personality, perspective, person. Queen of Chalices in reversed. Okay, this person, I got emotional argument, okay? This person, when they argue, they can't keep their emotions out of it. And I think things get a little bit crazy. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so the primary problem, I feel like, and I think you guys really take charge here, and you say to this person, listen, every time we have these arguments, you get really emotional, you bring stuff into it, you really go for the jugular, because the Queen of Cups can be very much about that. She'll be vindictive, she'll be, her emotions, she'll use her emotions the most negative way she possibly can. And if you engage with her, then it just escalates, it just snowballs, the emotions get worse and more, hurtful and this and that. And you're kind of telling this person that this is not working out because of how you're being when we have these arguments is doing a lot more damage. You need to kind of like get yourself together. And as a result, you're thinking of moving away from this person. We have the Seven of Pentacles. So when I looked at this, when I was like moving away from this person, but they kind of both go together. Five of Cups here, you're thinking about, moving on. You're trying to end this suffering. You're trying to kind of like, you're being hopeful. You might be hopeful that you might be able to, because there's a lot of fives here. So I feel like you guys are in the thick of it. So there might be hope that you might be able to turn this around. But with this Seven of Pentacles here, you're really not interested in putting any more work into it, because it doesn't seem like you're getting anything out of it. And I feel like you communicate this to this person. You finally step up and say, hey, you know, I don't necessarily know if I want to do this anymore because of X, Y, and Z. You know, we can try to work on it. Because, you know, the 5, I feel like you're in the middle of it, and you do kind of try to want to work it out. But you're trying to tell them that because of how they're being and how emotional they're being, it gets you to the place that you get to. So I think that Queen of Wands there is you guys putting them in check and letting them know, we're not doing this anymore, okay? Or at least you're not putting up with it anymore. Can you please provide clarification on this Three of Wands? Why is this Three of Wands here? In reverse, who is this person? What is this energy? Additional messages, please, for the Three of Wands. In reverse. Person, personality, perspective, person. The Two of Cups. All right, so you would like things to be, so you guys do want to work on things. I feel like going into September, you have a desire, but there's like we said, with the Three of Wands, there's a lot of setbacks. You don't know how to go about making this happen. With the Two of Cups tells me you have a desire to, because this is really a soulmate, love partnership. You want harmony to return. You guys have a deep commitment, so you do want to continue to kind of work on this. Four of Wands, same thing. You want the honeymoon. You want to put roots down together. You might even say to this person, hey, you know, if we can get to this certain level and we can kind of work this out, why don't you just move in with me? That's one of the cards, you know, one of the cards of the Two, and there's a lot of choices here. So we have the Two of Cups and we have the Two of Pentacles, you know, and going back and forth with the Two of Pentacles. Is this going to work? Is this not going to work? You know, are we going to be able to, you know, bring that love back? Are we going to be able to make room for that love? Are you going to be able to settle down so we can kind of be this way? And I know you're longing for it, but it's not coming. And a part of it is just managing this person, managing this personality, kind of getting them to tone down a little bit and trying to make them see. So I feel like this is just growing pains in the relationship. And I almost feel like once you guys kind of work through this, even though it's going to take a long time to get there, you're going to be able to restore your relationship back. Now, you're not 100% sure. You're kind of, with this Two of Pentacles, I almost feel like, and the cat is looking up to the Four of Wands, I almost feel like you're wondering whether or not you should ask this person to move in with you. I almost feel like you were saying to yourself, if they can kind of work on this aspect of themselves. This is similar to Alpha. I was like thinking it might be Scorpio or it might be the Alpha reading, but it's kind of the same thing. If this person, you know, can get where they need to be, then I would consider asking them to move in with me. But right now, you know, it's just, you remember the arguments that, you know, we have. For some of you, this person might be changing, or you might see change in them, but it's not enough yet. So you're delaying, you're holding back. But if it does work out, you're all about it. With the Two of Cups, with the Four of Wands, with you deciding, should I ask this person to be with me? Have they come far enough? Will it work out? Is what I'm getting from that. All right, Beta Sagittariuses, I'm going to wrap this up. Keep in mind that if it resonates with you, consider a personal reading. Rates and info below. Send me an email. We can make that happen.